to be mentioned tied up serial number 1, Baby Kumari versus the State of Bihar for the petitioner Sri Prashant Sinha.
Lord, this is an application for review of an order passed by your lordships, my lord, whereby the writ application has been
Speak
dismissed.
in mic, sir.
My lord, this is an application for review of an order
Review
dated
of which order?
order dated 21st of December 2021, my lord, passed in CWJC number 10733 of 2021.
Which portion of the order?
My lord, if your lordship will kindly come to the last page of the order, it has been observed by your lordship, my lord. However, the petitioner has not furnished order of second suspension so as to direct the concerned authority to extend subsistence allowance, my lord. And
No,
on
where are you reading?
the last page of the order, my lord, the last page of the order and first paragraph, my lord. However, the petitioner has not furnished the order of second suspension so as to direct the concerned authority to extend subsistence allowance. My lord, Annexure 6A of the writ application, my lord. In fact, my lord, the petitioner was taken back into service in the state of suspension itself. If your lordship will kindly see Annexure 6A, page 42 of the writ application, my lord.
What is this?
My lord, this is the order of reinstatement. I would like to read, my lord, fifth paragraph from the top, my lord.
How can I understand? This page 42 is relating to what?
It is an order, my lord, taking me back into service in the state of suspension itself, my lord. It is an order pursuant to an order passed by this honorable court, whereby I was reinstated back in the state of suspension. I was treated to be in continuation.
But where is the second suspension order?
My lord, they have not issued any second suspension order. This is the order, my lord, by which I have been deemed to be in continuation in suspension.
How is it relevant?
My lord, because, my lord, this, if your lordship will kindly see, my suspension order was issued.
What is the date of this page 42?
It is dated 28th of June 2019, my lord. And, my lord, subsequently it has been again modified by Annexure 6B, page 43, whereby it has been directed that the subsistence allowance will be paid with effect from 9th of February 2014.
He has not been placed under suspension for the second time.
I have been treated to be under suspension, my lord, by way of this very order during the entire period of my dismissal. Since my initial suspension.
Sir, that means you have been taken back to duty on 28/6/2019. By virtue of the same order, you have been placed under suspension.
Yes, that it may be.
For that, you have not been paid a subsistence allowance.
My lord, my submission is that, my lord, I am under suspension with effect from 2010.
Sir, forget about earlier period. We are concerned with the 28/6/2019 onwards.
My lord, I am being paid subsistence allowance, my lord.
Then nothing
but,
will.
My lord, my prayer is that, my lord, since I am in continuously, I am in suspension since 2010, my lord. The period of 1 year lapsed in the year 2011 itself. I was dismissed, my lord, while under suspension. I was dismissed in the year 2014. Now, my lord, with effect from 2014, I am being treated to be under suspension, my lord. So my prayer is that, my lord, after completion of 1 year of suspension, my lord, I am entitled for enhancement of subsistence allowance up to 75.
What is your prayer?
My prayer is for enhancement of subsistence allowance up to 70.
For the earlier period, not with reference to 28/6/2019. You have not sought any relief after 28/6/2019.
My lord, 28/6/2019, my lord, thereupon this order, if you lords will kindly 6 Annexure 6B, page 43. This is the modified order, my lord. In this order, they say, I am reading, my lord, fourth paragraph from the top, my lord. Annexure 6B, page 43. मुजफ्फरपुर जिला विभागीय कार्रवाई संख्या के विरुद्ध सेवा से बर्खास्त निलंबित महिला सिपाही बेबी कुमारी की संचिका CWJC नंबर 16 माननीय उच्च न्यायालय पटना द्वारा पारित न्यायाधीश के आलोक में सेवा से बर्खास्त निलंबित महिला सिपाही बेबी कुमारी को तत्काल प्रभाव से दिनांक 27/8/19 से निलंबन अवस्था में ही सेवा में लिया गया है एवं मुजफ्फरपुर जिलाधीश 10/10/19 द्वारा दिए गए आदेश के आलोक में आंशिक संशोधन करते हुए सेवा से बर्खास्तगी की तिथि 9/2/2014 से जीवन यापन भत्ता निकासी का आदेश दिया जाता है। तदनुसार लेखापाल अग्रेतर कार्रवाई करना सुनिश्चित करें। So, my lord, from the date of dismissal itself, I have been treated to be under suspension, and for no fault of mine, my lord, because that dismissal order has been
correct. But in your prayer, you are not sought for quashing that.
No, my lord, I am not seeking any quashing of that order, my lord. I am seeking an enhancement of subsistence allowance in view of the statutory provision in the CCA rules, my lord, where it has been
No,
provided
enhancement of subsistence allowance for which period?
since 2011 itself, my lord.
Huh?
Since 2011 itself, my lord. Since I am under suspension since 2nd of October 2010. So, my lord, my prayer is for enhancement of subsistence allowance since 2011 itself, my lord.
No, what is the penalty imposed?
Earlier, my lord, I was dismissed from service, my lord. That order has been set aside. Thereupon, I have been reinstated back.
Then you are entitled to the difference of salary if it is set aside. Why only subsistence allowance?
Because, my lord, they have.
You make a representation for regulating the suspension period as a duty if the penalty order is set aside.
My lord, if that observation comes from
No,
my
why
lord,
I should? First you go and approach the authorities.
because, my lord, there was.
Sir, the inquiry has concluded in imposition of penalty that has been set aside. In the result, you are entitled to entire salary, difference of salary also. You go and make representation. Why subsistence, enhanced subsistence allowance?
Because, my lord, even the enhanced subsistence allowance is not being paid. And
Sir, how are you entitled for enhanced subsistence allowance when the penalty order itself is set aside?
my lord, I was relying upon that annexure 6A itself, my lord, whereby I was taken back
Sorry,
in.
I can't entertain.
And my lord, he himself not stated in the petition, my lord, that he was second time suspended, my lord, on 2/10/2020, my lord.
It is the first suspension.
No, no.
2/10/2010 is the.
You were suspended
No, that is
earlier.
first suspension.
You were
2nd of
earlier
October.
suspended, my lord, in the year 2010, my lord. And after reinstatement, my lord, he was again suspended, my lord.
On?
And that he has stated, my lord, in the petition, my
Correctly,
lord.
second time suspension. according to you.
Para 4, my lord.
What is the date, sir?
2/10/2020, my lord.
2002?
2/10/2020, my lord.
Where is that order?
My lord, para 4, my lord, at page 5, my lord.
Correct, sir. Where is that order? He has not produced. That is the reason I have recorded.
My lord.
He has not placed on record.
क्या para 5 में आप page 5 में
Oh, sorry, that is typographical error, my lord. It is 2/10/2010. It is typographical error which my friend is
Sir,
reading.
this is open court dictation.
No, it is my typographical error. It is not your lord's. It is my
No.
own.
Then why you did not correct when I was dictating?
I am sorry.
What I am now? I am sorry. Where have you stated that you have not been placed under suspension for the second time?
My lord, that
And
I have.
you deemed to be under suspension with reference to 26/8/2019.
My lord, paragraph 9 of my writ application may kindly be seen. The writ application, paragraph 9 of the writ application.
No, in para 9 you have not stated that by virtue of this 28/6/2019 order, petitioner continued to be under suspension. Whether 28/6/2019 order is in respect of continuation of suspension or fresh suspension.
My lord, it is continuation of the suspension, my lord. Continuation, since it
Then
has.
reinstate means at least one day you have to work. Thereafter only suspension. Otherwise it is only a continuation.
It is only continuation of suspension. That they have taken back into service, my lord. If you also will kindly see, I have made a submission to that aspect, my lord.
The State Council, you file a detailed affidavit.
my lord,
Dates and events must be made clear.
my lord.
How many times he was placed under suspension, by which order, and subsistence allowance has been paid for what, during
Lord.
which period and all.
My lord, I'll
The
file.
State Council so and so accept notice for notice in the civil revision petition, review petition. The Superintendent of Police / appointing authority to the petitioner is hereby directed to furnish, directed to file an affidavit furnishing dates and events from the date of initial suspension as on today. First of, he is also hereby directed to apprise this court. Subsistence allowance has been paid from time to time, and further, during the intervening suspension period, whether the petitioner has been, a review petitioner has been paid enhanced subsistence allowance or not. First of, he is also hereby directed to apprise this court once the petitioner has been taken back to duty on 28/6/2019. By virtue of same order, how petitioner could be placed, petitioner could be continued under suspension, or in the absence of discharging duties of the post for 1 day and proceeded to place once again petitioner under suspension or not. The aforesaid affidavit, the affidavit shall be filed before the next date of hearing after serving a copy in advance to the Land Council for the review petitioner. Release this matter after 3 weeks. Copy of this order be given to the State Council, Mr. So and so.
When the dates are contradictory, my lord, it is,
Ask your Superintendent of Police to file an affidavit, dates and events.
of that.
Of late.
Hmm.